Oh, and we have a game today. I mean, we're all here to play games, right?
Yeah.
That's what RPG Limit Break is for. Today, I have with me agDeeds, or would you like to be called Silver Deeds?
Oh, either's fine.
All right, agDeeds, moonblazewolf, and BoogiePoppy. And I'm sure you're wondering what this buzzer setup is for. Well, you might be able to see on the screen above them. We're playing a game of Heardle. Every single song that we have picked for today's game is on the schedule. So chat, you at home, I want you to play along. In the audience, all of you out there, I'm like pointing that way, but you can see me on the camera. I want you to play along as well. Maybe don't scream the answers so they can't cheat.
I did notice we used to be able to see chat over here. We can't see chat anyway. So
we can't cheat.
Yeah, we can't cheat.
I thought ahead. I'm so proud of myself for this.
I thought this was going to be, I didn't realize this was going to be serious.
Oh, no. Please no.
Oh, no. This is for all the prizes. I don't know what your prize is. I have to work with Vonnie for that. It might be, I don't know. You can fire me or something. But let's go down to the basic rules. Have any of you played Heardle before?
Yeah, I tried earlier, and I lost a lot. It was great.
Great. We're off to a great start.
No.
No.
Also to a great start here. So Heardle is a game where you're going to get played bits of a song in sequentially. So we'll start with 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then we'll go all the way up to 30. And we want you to guess the game the song is from. You don't have to guess the title. You don't have to guess where it plays, just where it's from. Now, as a tester, we've got our first song for you here. You did not see that.
I definitely did not see that.
You did not see that. But if I were... I'm going to say Blaze hit that first.
That was Chrono Trigger.
And point to Blaze. I'm not actually keeping track of the points. If Ashton would like to keep track of the points for us. All right, then. You know what? I'm going to have
Honor system.
Hey, I'm already embarrassing myself in front of internet strangers. I don't need to have like a negative team score.
That is probably the only one I will get, by the way.
Great. And I think like we all have an idea of how this works now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song plays in my headset a lot while we're talking.
We could probably pause that right now. Thank you. All right. And as you see, we've given you buzzers. I want chat to know how wonderful these buzzers are. So if I could just have you all like one by one, starting with Poppy.
I'm embarrassed by mine.
You chose that.
It was the one that was placed in front of my chair.
Same with this one.
And, fingers crossed we'll get to hear that sound. Thank you. We've got someone keeping score. That first one didn't count, so Blaze doesn't get that point. But hopefully you'll get to hear this, and if not, you'll have that sound in your hearts. All right, first song, let's go. Blaze?
Okay, I actually do know that one. That is Metaphor Fantasia.
Oh, yeah.
And... we're doing great at this.
Yay, there it is. Do I get to do the...
So, I said, there we go. When I was picking these songs, I went up to 30. That one comes in at exactly 20 seconds.
Okay.
I got to learn a lot of trivia. I won't be sharing any of it. All right, next song. Ooh. Now, remember the rules are you can guess, you can pass. If all of you passes, or one person does the wrong guess, we go on to 5 seconds.
Oh, I got nothing. Oh!
What was the name of that Life of an Emperor game from last night?
Destiny of an Emperor, and I'm sorry to say you are wrong. You know what? I want to play with a buzzer too. So this is your wrong sound now. It is a surprisingly accurate wrong sound.
Yeah, very encouraging though.
But I'm sorry to say you are wrong. 5 seconds now, please.
I don't know it.
Etoile Princess.
3, 2, 1.
There just doesn't seem to be any, negative consequences.
I have an idea. I want to just hear a little more.
All
'Cause I
right.
get to hear more of the song, right? If we just wait. Okay.
You have to pass. Or you let someone else make that wrong guess for you. It's true. But it sounds like we're going to get more songs. So. What do you think it is?
I'm gonna guess.
We've turned this from a competition to a co-op game.
There we go. Is it Soul Blazer? Oh no! As soon as I said it, I think I knew what it was. Okay. Wait. No. I'll tell you
This
next
is
round.
all
I'll tell
ready
you
for
next
this.
round. I'll tell you next round.
And I have to let you all know, Bob is in the wings waiting.
Oh, he's judging all of it. That's
Okay.
fine. I'm here to be judged.
Secret man. We're really counting on you to take us home.
Wait, did Bob's guess count?
First, it didn't count. Second, it was
Yeah,
wrong.
does the audience get its own score?
But if Bob wants a buzzer,
You should guess that. And if I'm wrong, then now if you're wrong, I don't look bad.
Golden Sun.
Oh, okay. I'm out then. I don't know.
I didn't remember hearing it early this morning, but
if you'd like a hint, the game has not been played on the schedule yet. I mean, we are
that's
only
like so
on.
many games.
We're only on day 2, which again, we've been fantastic, all of you. Day 2, over $10,000. Amazing.
Okay. I think I can safely say I'm not going to get this one now.
All right.
I mean, I already got it wrong twice. You can't ask again.
I am absolutely here to put you all on the spot. Deeds, you want to go again?
No.
All right, we're going to say you all passed. Reveal the answer, please.
Oh, trail.
It is Secret of Mana 2, Seiken Densetsu
Wow.
3, Trials of
I
Mana.
feel like that's a little bit of a
I would have given
loophole.
Oh, you're going to hate some of what I picked.
Oh, no. Someone print out a sheet of like the schedule for us to cheat from.
I didn't realize we had an evil host for this game.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I said someone else could host, and they let me host anyway.
Your game, your rules.
I mean, I think we're just here to make you all suffer.
You came to me with a smile this morning when you asked. You're like,
This is actually true.
you're going to love this. This is going to be great.
Well, I'm sure you're going to love this next one.
Okay.
Pass.
All right, let's go for 5 seconds. I will say this game has been played so far on the schedule.
I think it has a few too many notes, but maybe it's that Aiden game from last night.
I love the guess, though. And on to 7.
Oh, no, do 7.
There. It is a very Western sounding
Yeah,
song.
you said Wild Arms wasn't played yet? Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking Wild Arms at first, too.
Oh, I'm gonna just say something.
And I'm just going to say it every time from now on. Valkyria Chronicles.
Unfortunate.
Is it Octopath Traveler 2?
And the reveal, please.
Oh, nice.
It has a cowboy in it. That's all I know about Octopath
You're right,
Traveler 2.
it does.
I need everyone to know that staff is very, very amused about this behind the
Oh, yeah.
scenes.
They're making faces at us. Okay. We need a camera at the rest of this.
Could we? The staff says no.
Oh, I know this part.
And that's the whole fun of Heardle. You have to wait to get
I
the
know the
rhythm.
middle part.
All right, song number 4. Staff told me this one was too easy.
No.
Just trying to. Now I'm racking my brain. Like, what Game Boy games are on this
They
schedule?
look really upset.
Judge.
I almost want you to come on with
really-
that. I almost want to show off that board.
Do it.
Yeah, if I could get that board to show off to the camera, please. All right.
Pokemon. Blue.
But
Which one? That's why
I mean, it sounds like first gen to me. But
we don't have blue on the
probably-
schedule,
it's probably
so
Let's Go. Let's say Pokemon Let's Go. Okay, all right. Well,
unfortunate, but I like the reasoning.
I mean,
It does sound like Pokemon, and
Yeah.
I went. My brain
thought
went to the same
Pokemon.
place.
I'm like, I don't remember
Yeah,
what
so-
all the Pokemon games are.
Actually,
for
no.
this second.
No, hold on. Is it Pokemon Crystal? Because that is on the schedule.
Ah.
Yay! I know what's on the schedule.
I just gave you that. I put it right on the table, and I'm like, take it.
It's true. Are we like giving half a point to Poppy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can share that. Yeah. Yep.
All right, song number 5.
No, play that. I was liking that. Play that.
Yeah. I want to vibe to that some more.
I'm on the show to just.
All right, let's go for the longer version for them to vibe to. I'm going to be real with you. I actually don't remember what this one is, and I.
Can you buzzer yourself, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
A longer section?
Sure.
Yeah.
What guitar? that came out of nowhere. I'm like, this is like from a Sega Genesis game. Like, this is cool. This is gonna be something I've heard but never played because I was a Nintendo kid. And then like just the guitar comes in. I'm like, oh, here we go.
This one has been played. I'm recalling it now. This one has been played on schedule already.
All right, well, let's try this game again. Can I get Valkyria Chronicles?
That was my go-to.
Would you like to push the button for that?
That was her go-to also. What? That doesn't...
It was not Valkyria Chronicles, unfortunately.
I'm just doing like air guitar now.
Blaze is shredding an axe already.
Is this Star Ocean?
It is not Star Ocean. This was very early on the schedule.
Star Ocean was number 2 on this game.
Uh-huh.
And Valkyria
Actually, I
Chronicles
was
was
going to say,
number
so
1.
we got 1 and we got 2.
What was the third game?
I
gotta
only
be
read
that
the
one.
schedule 8
All right, well, while they're figuring that out, the next section.
Seriously, 18 times. 18 times I read the schedule today. And I'm like, I think I remember 6 games.
This is now no longer Heardle. We're all just grooving.
Yeah.
I said, that's why I'm here. I'm just here to listen to music.
Valid.
I want to play this game, whatever game it is. I just don't know.
Well, it's not Valkyria Chronicles.
All right, you know what? I think we're going to count that as a pass. Show them what game Blaze will be playing.
I've played this
no,
game. I
I've
feel
played
so
this game.
embarrassed now.
You had number 1 on the schedule, number 2 on the schedule. You missed number 3.
I thought you would pick one of like the nice lo-fi tracks.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed now.
Like when I thought about cassette beats earlier, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna play like that in-town theme with girls start singing. That's gonna be the one.
I did say you all were going to hate me after this.
No,
How are we feeling?
Across how many dimensions, though?
I mean, this is definitely.
This is going how I assumed it was going to go.
All right.
So.
One satisfied customer. And now let's take it a little easy. I might be lying because I also don't remember what song number 6 is.
That was funky.
Is this Yakuza? Or like a dragon?
I would have expected a Yakuza, but
Oh, shit. Oh, I
next section, please. I also shout outs to our lovely, lovely tech Ashton.
I'm just trying to think of what game would have this song.
Is this Bootsy Collins and Funkadelic from 1960?
Can I just give Poppy a point for that, just for that fantastic answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's not correct, but I want to give Poppy the points anyway.
well, I was really trying.
Thank you.
Kind of hoping it's going to say the name of the game in the song somewhere.
I will say this song was picked specifically to stump people. I can't actually take credit for this one.
You literally said right before this question, take it easy this time.
I know. Now that I've heard it, yes, this one was picked specifically to stump people. I can't even take credit for picking this one.
Wow. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
And
Oh, nice.
He can't keep getting away.
staff is cheering Blaze on. I also need the crowd to know, because our wonderful, very own heroic spirit gamer picked this one.
I'm glad I can't see the scoreboard right now.
The variety of music in that game, like, it has every song in it, basically. So, you know, it's a good default.
How are we feeling about this one? Think we can take it a little easy? Can we like zoom in on the hopeless looks on their faces? Okay, that's fair. Poppy gets to have a cover.
We're going to do the hero Yui from Gundam Wing. It's just going to be walking through the crowd like this.
You know, there probably is a Gundam RPG somewhere, just not on our schedule.
Yeah, chat, what are Gundam RPGs we can have on this?
And which one of them is this song from?
Yeah.
All right, let's play a longer section, please. I really love that boing.
Yeah. I should have held it up earlier when you had to. Oh. I'm going to guess the game that I interviewed the runner for earlier, because it sounds like it might be that. And I'm going to guess Secret of Varonis.
Unfortunately, it is not Secret of Varonis.
But also watch Secret of Varonis later. It's
Please
gonna be
do
great.
watch Secret of Varonis. I'm actually going to be hosting that run, so absolutely watch it. Send in your donations.
Okay.
Longer section, please.
I'm sure we all just did the same thing at the exact same moment.
Can I get you to chorus this answer for me, and I will give you all 1 point for this?
Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's
Link
well,
to
the
Link
Link to Awakening DX.
We'll take it.
Thank you. Jair, I'm sorry.
I actually was expecting it else.
Can we get a disappointed windfish graphic, please?
All right, and let's make this one the last one, folks. Are you ready?
I mean, it sounds like a final boss fight.
This one has already been played.
Okay.
I think let's go ahead and play a longer shot. still looking a little lost, so let's go ahead and play some more.
I might as well say Valkyria Chronicles.
I love the effort. I love the effort. One of our producers is the runner for Valkyria Chronicles and is very unhappy. So, once more, please.
Every song from the Aiden game played at once. That's right? That's it?
I am sorry to say.
Oh, no.
Let me return your buzzers.
I don't really know how to take that. Was that
It is wrong.
Really need
is
them.
every
We're never
buzzer,
gonna
yeah.
press them.
I just wanted to press them all at once. Are we on to 15 seconds already, or? All right, let's get that longest one, and if you still don't get it, we'll do the answer reveal.
All right.
You can go first.
Poppy?
I mean, does Golden Sun have any songs?
You can get 2 for that. But keep guessing.
I'll guess Star Ocean.
I didn't even have to push the buzzer. Our audience is doing it work.
It's just like, oh.
All right, let's get that answer reveal for our last track of Heardle.
Oh.
Oh, it was a Mario.
In my defense, I was asleep.
You know what? That's fair. But thank you all so much for playing. Once again, our producers are holding up the really sign. But
We're all winners, right?
yes,
Please
I mean,
say we're all winners.
I don't feel that way.
you got a buzzer, you got a buzzer, you got a buzzer.
Check under your seat.
I think I'm not allowed to let you take these home.
Buzzer.
So really, the winners today were the audience. Thank you all so much for playing. We are going to head to a Tantrum merch interview, our wonderful partners, so stick around and keep an eye out on that.
There we go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kiara, and I am joined here by Tantrum, the official merch provider of RPG Limit Break 2025. And Tantrum, thank you so much for joining me, as well as bringing the first ever on-site merch store to the event.
Absolutely. I want to thank you guys for having us out. This has been a great time. We've had so much fun hanging out with everyone. So yeah, thank you all for bringing us out here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we have a whole bunch of stuff here behind us, and I'd like you to talk about some of the things that are available for purchase both here as well as online.
The cool thing about this event is that we have 7 different unique designs for our shirts. So, you guys can pick your favorite RPG. We also have journals, lanyards, and just for at home, we have virtual badges. So you can go and get a virtual badge, attendee badge online. But we also have things that are just available here on site. So come by, if you're here, come by and check us out.
Yeah, and there's so many cool aspects of this. The t-shirts themselves, a lot of the art was provided for those by community artists from the RPG Limit Break community, and they look awesome. I really can't pick a favorite. And now there is one more thing here. This thing is actually so massive that I want you to talk about here. Yeah, I need 2 hands for this, so you're in charge here, Tantrum.
Absolutely. This is the plush. It's available for pre-order right now. We need to sell 165 units pre-ordered in order for this thing to go into production. It is absolutely massive. It is well worth the money. I advise for you guys to head over to the website right now and put the pre-order in. If you get that in, if we make that goal, it should arrive to you by Christmas this year.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put this down really quick. Now, all of this stuff, here, at least most of it, does support NAMI, and I'd like you to just touch on that for a little bit.
All of our items are $5 for every item purchased goes towards NAMI, except for the plushie, because it's in pre-order, but everything else, $5 goes towards NAMI.
All right, yeah, so you can support the events and also get some awesome stuff for your wardrobe or some stuff to hang around your house. And, last thing I did want to talk about is where can those of us watching online go to purchase some things.
Absolutely. Go to tantrummerch.com/RPG limit break.
Awesome. So make sure to head there. And I want to give another special shout out to Tantrum here for also working extremely hard to give us a whole bunch of different sizes for our big and tall folks. So yeah, big thank you for putting that together. Like, it's greatly appreciated. Tantrum, thank you so much for joining me. And let's go ahead and throw it back to the event for more awesome RPG speedruns.
Thank you, Kiara and Tantrum, for that fantastic interview. Hope you all enjoyed this save point. It was a ton of fun. Zoku put so much work into that hurdle. We've got a group here. We got CeeCee, myself, Sel, Vani, and Bob. We're going to just talk a little bit about the runs that we've really enjoyed so far this event and ones that we're looking forward to coming up in the next couple of days. And so, Bob, do you want to go first?
I mean, it's really hard for me to not talk about the Final Fantasy 15 run right now, but dare I say, Golden Sun, that was really cool. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I've never really seen the way that game interacts with itself in such a weird way before. And it was presented with such great commentary from the runner, being like, explaining everything in that granular detail. It was so much fun to watch.
Indeed, indeed. Vani, how about you?
So for me, I think my favorite one so far really stands out to me for two reasons, and that's the Landstalker run.
Yeah.
First of all, because it is essentially a top-down adventure game, so say it with me, it was inspired by Utopia. Yeah. We know that. But also, the fact that it was run by my good friend Lady Ariana, who was really excited to do it, had a mishap with her controller the day before the event, had to use a backup one, and still came out and did a fantastic job. And, you know, this is the first time that Lady Ariana has done a run for us here at RPG Limit Break. And so for her to get back on the stage and do it a fantastic job, especially given the circumstances, a lot of respect to her. I really loved that run. I thought it was great.
Absolutely. I guess I'll go next. The one that I've enjoyed the most has to have been that Crystallis randomizer.
Yeah.
Just between the custom sprite that LLK made, the level of knowledge that Uranium Anchor had, and also just how meaningful it was clearly for him to be here running it. It's been 10 years since he's been here, and so much has happened in his life, but it seems like RPG Limit Break has been such a foundational part of his journey as a speedrunner and in the community. It was a solid run. Please go check that out if you missed that run.
Yeah.
All right, CeeCee, how about you?
Yeah, mine was Star Ocean First Departure R by Gearless Robot. He didn't have any commentators, so he put Lapras on the chair next to him, and like there's something really endearing about someone going through their run, and like when bad things happen, they turn to a plushie and like for assistance, and the plushie just looks back and yeah, and
I got nothing for you, man.
Right, and Gearless Robot is out there like I have nothing, like, and like there's just something really endearing about that, and I felt like I was really into it with him, you know what I mean? And like the run was great, but just the commentary between him and a Stonewall plushie was peak for me.
Incredible. All right, CeeCee, what are you looking forward to coming up?
I'm gonna make Bob mad because I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 12. I know Bob.
Not gonna make me mad.
Well, he doesn't like the Gambit system and everything like that, but it's got the best boy ball theater, and I just can't argue with that. And that run is so action packed for having a Gambit system. Just something is happening all the time, and the menus are so fast. I love every Final Fantasy 12 run I see.
Awesome. We're going to loop around Bob. How about you?
It's a bit of a bias, but Final Fantasy 7. Mainly because I can't play the remakes because my hands don't work fast enough to do that style of fighting. So to see someone, especially someone I know really well in Sid, absolutely crush a game like that is so satisfying.
Yeah.
It's just like, now you get yours. So yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So.
Indeed, Vani, how about you?
How much time do I got? Because there's a lot of stuff coming up in the next couple days. I'll try to rattle this off real quick. Étoile Princess, which is being run by my friend Shentok. It's being run on a Sharp X68000, and if you don't know what that is,
I don't.
You're not alone, and it's pretty wild, and you want to check that out. Right after that, Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar, being run by Oregon Mike, and he's going to have a little assistant with him and his daughter Charlotte, and of course, you know that is going to be absolutely adorable. I'm going to give a shout out to the retro community, my boy Sheriff, who is going to be running Axe Battler, A Legend of Golden Axe, and that one is a little out there too, but it is heavily retro. And I'm going to go back to one that I mentioned in the pre-show, which is Anachronox, being run by Palmer. And again, anything being done by Palmer is worth your attention. I don't care what hour it's on. It's appointment viewing. You got to check it out.
I didn't think I could go back to my Chrono Trigger pick, so I just went with something different.
Well, no, we're just talking about the next 2 days before the next save point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Vonnie, you've stolen both of my picks.
Oh, my-
They're great. Ultima 4, I know
Could
that
just say Newtopia,
this
make
is
it
a
really happy.
no,
But that's not until after
That's
the
weird.
thing.
Ultima 4 is an absolute passion project of Oregon Mike's.
Yeah.
And I'm also like so excited to have their daughter on commentary as well. Like
Yes.
that is so cool. Something you rarely get to see in events. But it's a great game. Please check out the Ultima series. I know they're old. I know they maybe don't look very flashy, but please, please, please check them out. They're so good. And the other one I'm excited for is Anachronox.
Yes.
Not just because Palmer is a wild runner, it's going to be a great time, but because Anachronox is just the wildest of games.
It's absolutely strange.
It is so strange.
So a couple of hours, before that run, I'm going to be sitting down with Palmer and having an interview with him where he's going to break down, because a lot of the things that are going to be happening, you will not be able to follow. It's just from completely out of left field. So be sure to catch that interview too, where he'll be able to kind of break down and explain a lot of what goes into that, a lot of the behind the scenes thing there that make that work.
Yeah, I see chat calling out Fuzzy Brothers. That is actually Ultima 3, but
yes,
we still love Ultima 4.
If you've never heard an interview with Palmer, that should be appointment viewing.
Yeah, I was going to ask Vonnie if he's doing that on his own or if he was like paid to do it, like sitting down with Palmer is.
I jumped.
You
over
wanted
friends
that?
of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Get
I
that.
understand.
Palmer and I go way back.
There were like knives and backs. And
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying.
climbing up
Yeah,
dead
exactly.
Palmer's my boy. No,
Okay.
that's going to be an extremely fun conversation. I can't wait for
It
it.
looked like opening on Black Friday. It was.
Yeah, it was like that scene from Anchorman.
Yeah. What are we doing?
We're having fun. We're vibing. Chad, are you enjoying what we're doing? I mean, this is, everybody out there, y'all enjoying what we're doing? Yeah, there you go. All right.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
But the first ever save point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it can get kind of monotonous just watching, the same speed run. So we really wanted to, take some time, do some fun stuff, break it up, connect with the community.
Bring back a bit of a feeling of some of the intimacy of the event that might get lost on stream.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that we really like is we're a much smaller event, right? We're not a GDQ. We're not one of the bigger events. And one of the things that Limit Break was to me early was this intimate, small group of friends that, yes, we've grown, but we're still that intimate group of friends.
Yeah.
There are so many new friends here this year after we've moved to Denver. So many people I'm meeting for the first time that I've seen their faces and known their names.
And don't forget the ones that are now able to come back into the fold because of us being here. Yes.
And again, for those of you out there in chat, I said it in the pre-show, you belong in our community. We love you. We believe in you. Please never feel like you're alone while we're around.
Yeah. Absolutely. Real quick, just because you talked about what we're doing here in these save points and how we're able to bring you some fresh new content, be remiss if we didn't give a shout out to Zokubun.
Yes!
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Yes.
To take the reins on something and be like, no, I'll take the first ever save point. I'll do something, bananas like that.
Yeah.
And pass out buzzers and BoogiePoppy coming in from the audience.
Yeah.
Not even on content team.
And had me in
I was dying. Oh my God. So funny.
Boogie and Deeds had no idea what they were in.
They were just vibing the whole time. I was just like,
there was a point
the whole time.
There was a point where I legitimately thought Deeds had been run over at one point. It's like, It was brilliant. I loved it.
That was really cool. That was really cool.
Yeah.
The loading and then the image coming up made it so
The
good.
anticipation.
It was so good. I'm like, are they right? Is Zoku playing them?
Speaking of building the anticipation, this is our Monday save point. We'll have another one on Wednesday, and we'll have another one on Friday. And if you want to see what kind of fresh content we have for those, you got to stay tuned in, because we're going to have a lot more fun stuff like that for you, the viewing audience, all week long. This was just a taste of what's to come, really.
And don't forget to reach out on your whatever social media it is that you use.
Yes.
Let people know the event's going on. Yes, you can see right below me down here the total we've raised for NAMI. But it's not necessarily about raising money. If you can't donate, that's fine. Get out there on social media, promote the stream, use the hashtag, talk about things that you've enjoyed, clip the stream and we can share those. All that stuff helps us. Just being here in chat energizes everybody here so much.
Yep. Indeed. Alrighty, well, I tell you what, thank you for joining us for this Monday Save Point. At this point, I'm going to hand it on over to our next host for our next run. That's going to be Zathian, and he's going to take you into this race. We love races. Dragon Quest XI. So Zathian, I hand it on over to you, my friend.
Thank you so much, Vonnie. Good evening, RPG Limit Break 2025. Let's give it up again for our Save Point team. Once again, my name is Zathian, and I'm going to be your host for the next run of Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. First, I also want to give one more huge shout-out for our previous host, our best and beloved friend, Bob the Ninja Goldfish. Now, let's get the hype rolling as we get ready for our next run, but first, we have a quick Twitch ad that we're going to be running, and we will be right back.